General Hospital spoilers for Monday, March 17 suggest that one of Joe's new identity traits is slowly emerging, and this truth could completely change the landscape. What seemed settled is now becoming unclear, and what once seemed like a simple story has now turned into a tangled mystery, pulling everyone into an uncontrollable whirlwind. Lois, who once thought she understood everything, is now placed in an incredibly difficult situation, where the truth not only confuses her but could also change the lives of those around her. This situation is not just limited to Lois but is also making Brooke Lynn question everything. She has always trusted her family, and what she knew about Gio, but now, she realizes that what she thought was certain is not simple at all. From small clues to recent odd behavior, all of this is making Brooke Lynn feel uneasy. She cannot help but suspect that Gio has a past no one knows about, a hidden truth that could turn everything upside down. While Lois tries to remain calm, Brooke Lynn can feel the growing tension. Things are going further than she ever imagined, and she knows that if this truth is revealed, the consequences will not only affect Gio but could throw their entire family into an unexpected crisis. Is Lois trying to hide something to protect Gio, or is she herself the victim of a deception she knows nothing about? The shift in this story is not just about a hidden truth, it's a mystery that could shake every foundation Lois and Brooke Lynn have trusted. Brooke Lynn feels trapped between loyalty to her mother and the anxiety of unanswered questions. If she continues seeking the truth, she might uncover something she never wanted to know. But if she ignores it, is she allowing a dangerous secret to stay hidden? The question about Joe's true identity is placing Lois in an inescapable situation, forcing her to face a truth she was never prepared to accept. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn is torn between protecting her family and the urge to uncover everything. Once this secret is revealed, it could change not just Joe's life but drag everyone around them into a chaotic whirlwind that no one could predict. Sonny has finally confessed about his health condition, a truth he has been hiding for a long time. But once everything is exposed, the real storm begins. This is not just a personal matter, it's a situation filled with dangers, pushing Sonny into a fight for survival that no one could have foreseen. What seemed simple has now turned into a nightmare with uncontrollable developments. The truth about Sonny's health is not only a shock to him but also throws his closest family into a whirlwind of anxiety and confusion. Carly, who has always had a strong connection with Sonny, can't believe he kept everything hidden for so long. Jason, who has stood by Sonny in many battles, now has to face the reality that his longtime companion is facing a greater threat than any enemy he's ever encountered. But the scariest part is that Sonny's condition is not just a sickness or a serious health issue, it might be a sign of a darker conspiracy. As Sonny becomes increasingly uncontrollable, with outbursts of rage becoming more erratic, and his decisions growing harder to understand and more dangerous, a big question begins to arise. Is someone pulling the strings? Is Sonny being controlled, poisoned, or influenced by an outside force? While the battle to save Sonny intensifies, external forces begin to exploit the situation to create chaos. Old enemies are watching from a distance, waiting for the right moment to strike. Those who have been loyal to Sonny are beginning to doubt if he's still mentally fit to lead. And his closest loved ones are now faced with a dilemma: fight to save Sonny or prepare for a future where he may no longer control himself. This fight is not only about Sonny's health, but also about his honor, his power, and his existence in a dangerous world he has built over the years. If he falls, someone will be ready to replace him, and that could have unforeseeable consequences. But if he fights, will he have the strength to overcome this, or will this be the final battle Sonny Corinthos has to face? The story is unfolding in a way no one could have predicted, and as the secrets about Sonny's condition continue to be revealed, no one knows what will happen next. Could this be the end for Sonny, or the beginning of a new chapter full of dangers and surprises? One thing is certain: Port Charles will never be the same again. Chase and Brooke Lynn are about to embark on a challenging search, a journey that will not only change their lives but also pull them into a whirlwind of mysteries and hidden truths. What they are about to face is not just a series of simple challenges, but the dark shadows of the past, conspiracies they never imagined. One of the new aspects in this story is the obsession Brooke Lynn is experiencing, an obsession that is growing as she senses something has been concealed, something she must uncover at any cost. Initially, this search was just a fleeting suspicion, but the deeper she goes into it, the more Brooklyn realizes that this is not just a coincidence. Fragmented memories, hidden information, and carefully arranged lies are making everything more insane than ever. She cannot understand why everything is being manipulated this way, but one thing she's sure of, someone does not want her to find the truth. Chase, who has always been by her side throughout the past events, is now having to completely change his approach to this situation. This is no longer a simple case, not just a missing person, it is a far more elaborate conspiracy. He can see the pain in Brooklyn's eyes, witnessing her struggle with the truth that part of her life was taken from her without explanation. Chase knows that this is not just a personal mission for Brooklyn, but a battle they both must fight together. The adjustments in their thoughts and actions have taken things to a whole new level. The deeper they get into the search, the more they feel like they are walking into a maze with no way out. Everything they once trusted is now uncertain. The clues they find only add to their suspicion that Brooklyn's child was not taken by chance. It might be the result of a conspiracy that's been planned for a long time. Brooklyn is torn between fear and determination. She knows that if she stops searching, she'll never forgive herself. But at the same time, she understands that she's facing forces that might do anything to keep this secret in the dark. Chase realizes that this investigation requires not just police skills but also a level of perseverance and courage he never thought he would need. The pressure from this search not only weighs on Brooklyn but also affects those around her. Her family begins to question what is happening, and she herself realizes that things may never be the same again. She is changing, becoming stronger, but at the same time, she's being dragged into a nightmare she never expected. The events surrounding the true identity of her child are slowly revealing a bigger picture, a picture filled with lies, dark secrets, and people she can no longer trust. Each step further into the search, each clue they uncover makes it clear that this is not just a personal journey, it is a battle with an unknown force trying to keep the truth hidden. This search is no longer a choice, it has become part of them. Brooklyn can no longer turn back, and Chase can't let her do this alone. Together, they are getting closer to the truth, but that also means they are placing themselves in more danger than ever before. And when the truth is finally revealed, it could change not only Brooklyn's life but also affect all of Port Charles, making everything they once knew about this life never the same again. Jason and Anna are entering a turbulent phase, where everything they once believed in is being tested by harsh reality. Recent events have pushed them to the edge of obsession, an obsession not just stemming from past memories but from a truth gradually revealing itself before their eyes. This is no longer a simple investigation, it's a battle fraught with danger, where every wrong step could cost them everything. Anna, once a sharp agent with unparalleled skills and excellent situational control, now finds herself trapped in a psychological battle filled with traps. She is no longer just seeking justice, she is becoming a warrior obsessed with eliminating Brennan. This story is no longer simply about bringing him to justice, it has turned into a fight for survival. Brennan is not only a threat to her, but to everyone she holds dear. Jason, who has witnessed the darkest sides of life, realizes that Anna is changing. Her obsession with Brennan is no longer just a mission, it's a personal hatred slowly consuming her from within. Jason knows this feeling well, the feeling of being dominated by an enemy, where every decision becomes more dangerous. He also knows that once you're on this path, it's hard to turn back. But what's scarier is that Jason is starting to feel as though he's being sucked into the vortex as well. The deeper they dig into the investigation, the more they realize they're dealing with an enemy who is smarter, more ruthless, and willing to do whatever it takes to maintain his power. Brennan is not just a villain, he is a strategist, a step ahead of them throughout this entire ordeal. As new evidence surfaces, both Jason and Anna are shocked to discover that Brennan not only has plans to protect himself but also commands a network of loyalists willing to do anything to ensure he is never overthrown. These revelations not only make the situation more dangerous but also push Anna to the brink of losing control. She realizes that if she doesn't act quickly, Brennan will slip through her grasp once again. But this time, Anna is no longer patient or willing to wait. She no longer believes in procedures or rules. She knows there's only one way to end this. She must eliminate Brennan before he acts first. Jason sees the change in Anna. She's no longer the agent following the law, she's acting like a hunter, willing to go to any lengths to achieve her goal. But Jason also understands that this path could push Anna to a limit from which she may never return. If she continues to pursue Brennan in this way, she will no longer be herself. However, Anna couldn't care less. To her, eliminating Brennan is not just a mission, it's revenge. He's taken too much, hurt too many people, and she will not allow him to do it again. The closer they get to Brennan, the bigger the trouble becomes. Jason and Anna are not only facing direct threats but also betrayal from those they once trusted. Someone is helping Brennan, someone in the system is protecting him, and if they don't find out who it is soon, everything they are trying to do will be in vain. Things get more tense than ever when Jason realizes they're not just trying to take down Brennan, they're engaging in a much larger battle. If Brennan is eliminated, who will replace him? And does anyone truly want to see him fall, or are there forces at play using this situation to fulfill their own goals? Jason can no longer stay on the sidelines. He knows he cannot let Anna face this obsession alone, because if she continues down this path, she will never be able to turn back. But Jason also understands that if they want to win this battle, they need to change their tactics. Anna might want to eliminate Brennan immediately, but Jason knows the only way to bring him down is to find his true weakness, and use it to finish everything. The showdown between Anna and Brennan is no longer just a mission, it's a battle that will determine their future. Anna may be ready to go to any lengths to destroy him, but is she prepared to face what comes after that? Jason, whether he wants to or not, will have to go with her to the very end. But when everything they once trusted begins to collapse, and they are forced to make decisions they never imagined, can they hold on to who they are, or will they become entirely different people? One thing is for sure, Anna will not stop until Brennan is eliminated, and Jason will do everything to protect her from the obsession she's trapped in. But as everything becomes more dangerous, and they must face irreversible decisions, the biggest question remains: are they truly ready to do whatever it takes, no matter the cost? Drew is making an unexpected proposal to Willow, a decision that could completely change her life. If Willow agrees to move in with Drew, it will not only be a shift in her lifestyle but also a huge shock to those around her, especially Carly and Nina. The already tense relationships between them may spiral into a crazy whirlwind, as both will have to face a reality they never anticipated. Willow is standing at a crossroads, facing a decision that is far from easy. After everything she's been through, she had found some stability with Michael, but now Drew has appeared with an offer that could turn everything upside down. Willow can't deny that Drew has always cared for and protected her, but is living with him the right choice? Or is this a dangerous step that could push her into even more trouble? Carly, who has always protected Willow as part of her family, will not easily accept this decision. She knows Drew better than anyone and understands that he is not the same person he once was. Carly worries that Willow will get caught up in Drew's plans, and if she's not careful, everything could turn into a disaster. Carly also can't help but feel hurt that Willow might choose to live with Drew rather than stay close to her and Michael. Nina, on the other hand, may have an entirely different reaction. She has always had a complicated relationship with Willow, and if Willow truly decides to move in with Drew, it could feel like she's losing any chance to reconcile with her daughter. But more importantly, Nina knows that Drew is no longer who he used to be. She has a gut feeling that something is terribly wrong with Drew, and Willow getting involved with him could put her in danger. As news of this decision spreads, everything becomes even more chaotic. Michael will surely oppose it vehemently, unable to understand why Willow is even considering this. He can't accept that the woman he loves might place her trust in Drew, especially at this volatile time. But Willow, torn between her loyalty to Michael and her urge to find a new path for herself, doesn't know how to make the right decision. Drew, with his confidence, is trying to convince Willow that this is the right move. But what are his true motives? Does Drew genuinely want to help Willow, or is this just a part of a bigger plan to control what's happening around him? And if Willow agrees, is she stepping into a storm from which she can't escape? This story is becoming crazier than ever, as Carly and Nina both realize that Willow's decision could change everything. They are not just facing the risk of losing someone important in their lives but must also confront a completely new Drew, a Drew they can't control. And if things continue down this path, this could be the beginning of a new war between the strongest women of Port Charles, where no one can truly predict the outcome.